When I joined Sony Music, the first question that people ask me, why joining Sony? Because big record companies are seen as ripping out artists off, taking some money from artists, and not there to really plug into the business and grow artists. And I said to myself, if there's no one there, who's going to tell these big record companies how to want to engage with them? Because I understand what we need from big record companies. It's a conversation that both artists, publishers, producers, songwriters need to sit down and engage in terms of like the output. What is it that we feel needs to be done for us to be able to all benefits? You know, we understand you handle our catalog, we have the content. What is that can be done?
What I've found is that they are not musicians. And this is the one thing that I found really exciting about when Zakes moved to Sony. I thought, wow, now artists that go there actually have a musician to represent their opinions and thoughts, which I hope he does. You know, we recently did a music video with a dancer from the US who dances for Chris Brown and a whole bunch of really famous people. And I asked her, you know, what can we do? And she said, you have the greatest tool in the world, man, that no artist ever had. It's the internet. And so I think that's the really exciting thing, and that's the one reason why I believe maybe my words might bite my backside, but I believe that I don't really need a major record label to push my music. I believe that we have a good product, that we got a good gap, and that we brought something unique. Music industry is hard as it is, man. Yeah. So I just believe that the internet is allowing you a lot of freedom nowadays.
We can see from the data, and it's really robust data, we can pinpoint who's buying music where, why, what's influencing. We've got heat maps, so we can actually see spikes in consumer behavior around our marketing, around artist activity. And at a very, very basic level and on a very, very basic device, people across Africa are accessing YouTube, so they are streaming, right? That is very good news. One of the challenges we have is the device itself. So some of the handsets don't support the platform. Some of the handsets, obviously the penetration on the smartphone is still very low, but all of those things are changing. Cost of bandwidth is changing. And in Nigeria, MTN's launched a streaming service called Music Plus. I'm giving them a little punt here. Now Beats, which was launched in the US, I think in their first phase, they achieved about 200,000 subscribers, paying subscribers. MTN Nigeria leapfrog downloads. So they went from the RBT, which is that little ringback noise you get when you phone your buddy on the phone, to a streaming service and acquired 400,000 paying subscribers in 90 days, right? That's an African business model. In a world where they hadn't heard of downloads or streaming it, they were still just buying stuff on the internet and then getting it off BitTorrents and using YouTube. 400,000 signed up to a paying service in Nigeria. Now, they only have local content there, only local content. So that's right across the genre spectrum of local.
What I've realized and what I've understood since I've joined Sony, which is something I think that I wouldn't have actually discovered if I was not there, is that this industry lacks people who are going to service for it, like formal certificate programs or a diploma or any of those things, any of those. Managers, those so-called managers of artists, don't know anything. Some managers, they will call me and ask me if the contract is a good contract. You know, meanwhile, while he was with the artist, he was acting all brand new, saying that he knows everything. You know? And sometimes artists will come with their managers. I will end up explaining because they don't even know just the standard way of engagement. They don't even know what we offer. You say JV, he says, what is a JV? What is an acronym of a JV means? I have to say joint venture. Now, if you're an artist, you should know that. I understand an artist, perhaps an artist shouldn't know that. But this is exactly what we're dealing with in South Africa.